Hey, what's up, you guys? It's another action figure that I'm exceedingly excited about. This is Tombstone. This is the retro card series from Spider-Man animated series. Although this Tombstone is not from Spider-Man the animated series, I'll explain. Um, this is a Tombstone definitely based on the comic book run. This Tombstone um, wore this gangster mob suit right here when he went up against Spidey in the comic books. I saw images of it, but I have not had the pleasure of reading it yet. But the comic looked badass, and his Tombstone looks badass. It looks better than the previous Tombstone that came out, which the previous Tombstone was more accurate to Spider-Man the animated series, and the comic books as well, of course. But definitely that Tombstone, for most people who know about him by watching Spider-Man animated series, that Tombstone definitely resembles Spider-Man animated series. This Tombstone basically is comic book Tombstone, and he is awesome. I think he is a far superior version than the last Tombstone that came out that's based on Spider-Man animated series. And I'm so glad I didn't get that one, because if I would have got it, I would have been disappointed, because I knew I would have bought this one in spite of having that Tombstone. Then I would have had two Tombstones, and I don't know what I would have did with it. Well, maybe I would have donated it, or maybe I would have did a giveaway to you guys, which I haven't done that on my channel yet. Maybe I need to consider doing that. I might get more subscribers. That sounds really insensitive of me. Sorry, guys. I'm not going to edit that out. I'm just going to be real with y'all. I would like more subscribers, but I do appreciate each and every one of you who do subscribe to my channel. I greatly appreciate you. I love you. Now let's get into this review, because I am super excited about this figure. So I'm so glad I waited. God, I'm so glad I waited to get this figure. You got Spider-Man animated series up top, as you can see. You got Tombstone there, the artwork, comic book, and you got Tombstone in his suit. Got his alternate head, his alternate hands, and he comes with a crowbar right there. So this is just awesome sauce. Absolutely awesome. Have this Tombstone. Let's get a closer look. So get an even closer look at Tombstone. Oh, I'm loving this figure even more. My goodness. That head sculpt, that suit, that pinstripe shirt. I mean, it is right out of the freaking comic books. And that snarling, growling Tombstone head. I have some mixed feelings about that. I'll get into that later. But yeah, man. This Tombstone looks awesome sauce. Cannot wait. Once I saw him announced, I knew I was going to pick him up. So I cannot wait to get this big man, this big behemoth out of the packaging. As you can see, Tombstone right there, the little lights, Spider-Man animated series, the buildings, based on Spider-Man animated series. I mean, they are promoting this hard from Spider-Man animated series, but it is not Tombstone from Spider-Man animated series. Tombstone here. You got a little read up right there. The dangerous and high-priced hitman known as Tombstone faces off against Spider-Man and other heroes of New York. Did you know that Tombstone has a lot of enemies? Also, this is how you change the alternate hands, put the crowbar in. Any person would know that, even a baby. How you swap out the heads. And you got Tombstone right there, holding the crowbar. Nice. And yeah, get one nice look at Tombstone. Got Tombstone there. And Tombstone inside the packaging. So I'm going to get him out of packaging. So I'm excited. Cannot wait. Let's do it. Tombstone. Let's do it. Oh my freaking gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, this figure looked even better than I thought he would. I love that little smirk he has going on there. Little sinister smirk he has. I love this suit. I love the body mold. I believe it's a new body. I don't believe we ever got a body like this, because the hammerhead body I have is different. I think I'll try to pull that out of my stock to compare it if I can find it. But yeah, it's a different body mold. He looks absolutely fantastic. Man, look at his red eye. Look at those red eyes. Look at his grayish brown eyebrows. Look at the nose. Look at his mouth. Look at his teeth. You see that? That is awesome sauce. Look at the waves in his hair. Oh man, that is fantastic. And the top of his hair. He just looks so good, so sinister. So damn sinister he looks. Man. He just looks so damn good. Oh man, so look at his suit. First of all, look at this badass pinstripe suit. First of all, blue is my favorite color. And these pinstripes going with the blue, the paint is clean, looks real good. The black tie, the blue handkerchief, little wrinkles in the suit, awesome. Pinless elbows. And you see the shirt peeking through the suit, the cuffs, his hands. Look at his hands. His hands look awesome. Big ass gripping hands there. Look like he should be holding a gun. But I never seen Tombstone use a gun though. Got the wrinkles in the pants, nice folds, cuffs, nice shiny shoes. One peg holes at the bottom. I mean, this suit is awesome, man. I'm telling you. Straight right out of the doggone comic book. You could just have him just looking all sinister and badass. I love that. Absolutely love that. So first accessory, alternate head, this weird growling head. On the one hand, it looks good from certain angles, but then on the other hand, it does look a little weird, especially this little snarling he's doing there. And this is a different type of ball peg going on here. You have it attached to the neck instead of inside of the body. Two alternate hands, two fisted hands, of course. Of course, right? And he has a crowbar. Yeah, crowbar. Yes, he does. So I could get it back so maybe it could focus a little bit. See if I can. I'm trying to get the focus with it. Okay, got it. All right. Nice little crowbar. And if you want to put that in his hand, of course, usually I do it off camera, but this is fairly easy. You could just, you know what I'm saying? You could just put the crowbar in his hand like so. Make him look very menacing, of course. And focus, thank you. Thank you. Yes, probably nice little pose right there. Get that thing to focus. All right. Okay, that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. All right, so I don't want this video going for too long. I'm already at 8 minutes. So let me pop on the other head and his fisted hands real quick and then get into articulation. And so there he is with his two fisted hands and an alternate head. The alternate head is cool. It's cool. Actually, it's better than I thought it'd be, especially on the body. So yeah, it's pretty cool. No doubts about that. Let's get into articulation. All right, so head can't really look up at all because this ball joint is different. And I guess Marvel Legends didn't think it through. He can slightly look down. There's really no attitude either. There's really, you can get little tiny small rotation, but nothing much. Nothing much really. That's kind of a shame. That still doesn't bother me that much, but I know people that, you know, wants a lot of head tilt and articulation. I'm not going to get that. So that's a little disappointing for them. Arms go out about that much. Arms go out that way as well. There is a, okay, which way did I turn? All right, I think there is a slight butterfly joint because his arms can go across almost to his chest. There is a double jointed elbow, upper bicep swivel, wrist and hinge rotation. Nothing in the upper waist, but the lower waist does have a twist. You can twist it. You could slightly pivot it a little bit. You could split him out about that much. He can kick forward about that much. Kick back slightly. A thigh swivel, thigh cut. A doubly jointed knees, can almost kick himself in the butt. There's no lower calf rotation, but there is a shoe rotation. So you see a full rotation in his shoe, which is interesting. He does not have toe articulation, nor does he need it. His foot can hinge up about that much and down about that much. He does have ankle pivot. Wait, I say he can kick forward that much, and kick back that much, right? He also can kick out that much. Right, yeah, I did the splits. Yeah, so I guess that's about it. So we will get into some other characters and some other size comparisons as well. Okay, first up we have is Daredevil, the man they call Daredevil, coming for Tombstone. That looks really cool. And pardon me, for those of you who watch my Daredevil and Hydro Man 2-pack review, I did forget to mention he has butterfly joints, so I apologize for that. This Daredevil figure does have butterfly joints, so if you guys have not checked out that video yet, please check it out. And forgive me for not mentioning that he has butterfly joints. Sometimes I just forget things. And it always seems to be the butterfly joints that I always forget. I don't know why. And so as you guys can see, Tombstone is bigger than Hammerhead, both in body shape and in height. As you can see, Hammerhead is big, but he is not as big as Tombstone, as you can see. But that is really cool to have these versions of these characters. This is really awesome sauce. This just really sets up my little Marvel universe that I got going on here. And now we'll see him next to Typhoid Mary and Bullseye as well. Excellent. Excellent. And of course, we have Tombstone about to squash Spider-Man. That is awesome sauce as well. And of course, last but certainly not least, these two have done business over the decades in comic books and any other form of media related to Spider-Man. Or Daredevil for that matter. So this is awesome, having Tombstone and Kingpin. And Kingpin is bigger than Tombstone. Now, is he more stronger than him? I don't know. Because Tombstone is not exactly human, not anymore, after what happened to him. Lonnie Lincoln, if I'm remembering his name correctly. But anyway, this is awesome sauce as well. So let me get into final thoughts. All right, so my final thoughts. Oh, I'm so tired. My final thoughts on this review, on this figure, on the Hasbro Marvel Legends retro carded series Tombstone. Now, Tombstone is from Spider-Man animated series, but more importantly, he is created from the comic books, which is what this figure is based on. Even though they're promoting it hard as Spider-Man animated series, but he never wore this suit in Spider-Man animated series. He did, however, wear it in Spectacular Spider-Man, which that was awesome as well. Tombstone, I feel, was portrayed better in Spider-Man animated series because they didn't have Kingpin in that series. They probably would have eventually if it didn't get canceled, but Tombstone was pretty much the Kingpin in Spectacular Spider-Man. So it was pretty freaking sweet. It was pretty awesome. That depiction of Tombstone was great. This figure is absolutely astounding. I don't know if there's anything else I would want out of this figure. The articulation is good. You don't really need to get Tombstone in any dynamic poses. That would be, I don't want to say it'd be ridiculous, but I'm trying to find a flaw with this figure. I can't find any. I'm wondering, should I give him a 10? Um, I try not to give too many figures 10s. Like, if I give a figure a 10, it really has to earn it. I would give him a 9.5. I was close to giving him a 10. I think the only thing that probably knocks it for me, his crowbar accessory is fine. His alternate hands is fine. I think it's the alternate head sculpt. It still works. Once I pop the alternate head on there, that little snarling face, it works. But it's still not my favorite head. I will be displaying him with this head for sure. He just looks more menacing, more sinister. He looks great. So I guess that's the only knock I could give it would be that head. I don't seem to have any QC issues, not that I can notice. The paint's good. The sculpt is good. He's an excellent figure. I can't really find any faults with him. It's just my personal opinion with the alternate head that he came with. I'm not complaining about the alternate head, not at all, because anytime you can get a bonus accessory is greatly appreciated. I'd rather have an alternate head than not to have one. So I'm not complaining about it. I'm just saying it's not really my favorite head. But it is always good to have options. But yeah, he gets a 9.5. I was going to give him a 10 because this is Tombstone. I feel like this is the best version of Tombstone that we're getting in figure form, in my opinion. So yeah, he gets a very high 9.5 out of 10. This is an excellent figure. I love it. And I definitely do think he's worth a pickup. Also, in my opinion, I think eventually he will become rare. Now, I could be wrong. Not every figure becomes rare. It depends how popular a figure is. And he still is up on Hasbro Pulse. So you can get him there from Hasbro Pulse. So you can get him from eBay. I got him from eBay. And he's definitely worth the money. I'm so glad I have a Tombstone in my collection. I'm glad I waited for him. I'm glad he is my first official and probably last Tombstone because he is just excellent. He just is. That's why I'm giving him a 9.5. I wanted to give him a 10, but I just knocked it down a little bit because the head is not, it doesn't really do it for me. But yeah, he gets a very high 9.5 out of 10. And that's my review, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Like, share, and subscribe. And until the next time, see ya. Spectacular. Okay, that's not him. Not that version anyway.